Like Pharrell says, you should always run with people better than you. That's what you need. Otherwise you just won't progress. You just got to think that you're lucky to be able to do this. Back when you're injured, how you trained everything to do this. So, when the going gets tough, gratitude is key. Today's session, we've got 2 1200s, 2 800s, 4 400s. That sounds relatively okay. However, we're doing it with Becky Briggs, the girl who won Hackney. We're doing it with Mary McCarthy, the girl who just won an ultra marathon and then just won her first triathlon as well. And then we're doing it with Dill, who runs like a 250 marathon. So it's gonna be tough, but there's a day to do it. It's gonna be today. Let's get it done. This body feels a bit heavy, but can't complain. It's far much better than the January sessions, running in jackets. Like, it's cold winter morning.
And we'd have like coats on.
And these are harder, but getting out of bed for this is 10 times easier. I'm trying to think about that right now when it gets tougher. But not fast. My heart rate is so high. It's definitely the hottest track session I've ever done.
Ever?
Ever.
Nice.
Yes, Becky. Come on, Maz. Ready? Last one.
Nice work, Becky. Gosh, finito.
Yeah, it's quite hard with them, to be fair. I think, like Pharrell says, you should always run with people better than you. And those two fuckers are definitely better than me. But that's what you need, otherwise you just won't progress. Trying to hold on to their feet, just looking at their soles of their feet. That's all we've got to stick to. If you start to slip, you just got about thinking about that you're lucky to be able to do this. Think about when you're back when you're injured, how you've trained everything to do this. So when the going gets tough, gratitude is key. beer. Been good. Got a big launch this weekend, and then next week Edge training club stuff. Instead of Revive, it's becoming ETC. Okay, so this morning wrapped up. It was really hot. At around 8k little track session with Dylan, Mary, and Becky. Becky was doing some other kind of one, but we ended up doing two 1200s, two 800s, four 400s. Started around kind of 3:45, and I think we kind of held similar pace for the 800s as I felt pretty unfit with those ones. And then as I got into the 400s, kind of had a second wind, and overall really good track session, probably one of the hottest I've ever done. And I will be doing track sessions throughout this training block that I mentioned in the last video, that we're kind of working towards this ultra marathon, which is going to be on September 4th, and I think it's only right I'll tell you a little bit more details about it. So it's going to be in September, so we've got around 10 weeks now. We're going to be building up volume to around 100k, which will be pretty much the most I've ever done in a week. My last marathon block, the biggest peak week that I did was 83, so it's definitely going to hit new highs for me, especially at my body weight. I've got to keep training in the gym pretty high to avoid that injury. So getting to plus 80 is going to be a big push for me, which I'm excited for, to be honest. But alongside those slow, easy runs, I think the interval is going to be really important. So working with people that are faster than me to push me on those difficult sessions like the one today is going to be so key. With the likes of Dylan, with the likes of people that are 250 marathon runners or 120 halfers, which is really exciting, but it's also so exhausting for anyone that does any kind of interval work will know. And I know I spoke about in the last video that we were kind of doing this big launch. We actually ended up pushing that back just because of people's availability, a lot of other things, to make sure that we are in the right place when that happens. So instead of last Sunday, it's happening this Sunday. Very exciting. We're in a slightly better position, I feel, as a brand, as a company, with Edge, to be able to take that in the right way and make sure that when we are having this big, hopefully big arrival of new users, that they come to a place where they're going to stay, they're going to love it, and we're going to look after them. So that's been a big focus for this week, with the likes of today, mainly around a lot of editing, a bit of filming, and making sure that we've got all of our ducks in a row when it comes to all of our ambassadors. All of the filming for them has been done, making sure that they're ready to post, if they've got any questions that we can help, and then speaking to our existing users about anything that they think that we need before that point as well. So it's been a big week and it's been a big day, and I think another thing that has been kind of dawning and becoming more apparent to us is that we're having a kind of inflection point, which is today, where Revive, which is a training club that Sam and I founded, which has 1,000 members, and we do training sessions every week, is going to transition and become Edge Training Club to support the Edge app and the Edge brand. It's one of those moments where that inflection point where you look back on and you think that was a big moment for us, where we kind of took this major step, and you don't necessarily notice when that's happening in the moment, because you think, okay, we just got to do this, we've got to do that, we've got to do this, we've got to do that. But actually, when you sit back and think, okay, we're changing the whole brand into what is an online app and online service, into a place where people can come down and come and train in a gym in London, and we're going to be there every week doing events, doing sponsorships, having our ambassadors down, allowing people that are on the app to come down, and allowing people that aren't even using the app to come and train with us, I think is a really big step for us, and it shouldn't be taken lightly. And I think when you're building your own business, and my previous business which I had in marketing, you often get these moments that you have to choose if you're going to back them or if you're not, if you're going to let them just happen. And I think it's very easy to kind of let them slip past and let it tail off, but it's all about carrying that momentum of when you commit to making these big changes that you carry that momentum forward. Because by backing at 10x, could change the whole trajectory of your business. And for us, our user growth is doing well, but we really want to change that whole J curve so that it's even more of a hockey stick. We just keep pushing it into a steeper and steeper graph. We need to grow, we need to push as a team, and we need to make these big decisions and back those big decisions as much as we can to hopefully get the best outcome, which is user growth, growing the team, having a really strong team. And part of that is marketing, part of it is product, part of it is Sam, who's head of all the programming, building out the coaching, building out marketing, building out product, building out activations, building out the ambassador team. Not one piece works by itself, it has to work in conjunction with everything. So that's been the main focus. Tonight is the night where Revive becomes Edge Training Club. It's going to be a big one. I think we've got about 60 people coming down. It's going to be fun, and I think it will be a good send-off to what we've built, and hopefully just the start of what's to come. Next week we're going to be doing a big launch with special guest tickets. Going to go live for that on Monday for you guys as you came today. Going to get access to all of those Sunday. Whenever Sam can be bothered.
Don't be afraid to say hi to someone new. Get in similar pairs and we'll go for a little warm up. Once we've done that, hold the high plank position. Find a ski. The next 10 minutes you'll be on this station. 10 seconds.
DJ play one for the bad man. DJ play one for the ladies. Said go on and the crowd go crazy. I'm on a wave, who's trying to get wavy. A little bad boy from Tottenham. Dots I was shotting, playing cops and robbers. Now whips I'm copping them. Champagne popping them. Hands in the air like who's got a problem. She wanna link up, no stress. She wanna have fun, so she phoning skips. So she need a weekend that she won't forget. But I'm trying to wake up with no regrets. Walk in the room, style and elegance. Looking for a place I can smoke my medicine. Talk about GMs that I came with 10 of them. Don't insult my intelligence.
I'll be more than you ever could dream of. I'll be
None of you, Mike. Right, guys, you're going to do the last revive. 1, 2, 3. Big energy. Okay. 1, 2, 3, revive! Well done, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I like this side as well.
What, are both of our good sides on the same
Yeah,
side?
it's the left. It's just the way my hair flows on the left
What's going to
side.
happen when we go on a podcast?
We're just going to be sat side by
We have to be sat myself.
side by side.
Staring at the
That was really good, I think.
Really good. One of my favourite ones.
Definitely. Potentially the favourite. I don't think anyone did the session as it was supposed to be done. But it was really nice. And everyone was dancing and it was good vibes. And now everyone's in the pub, which we're about to go to, but I think as a 2-year hobby, it's been a success. It's been really good. And now it's time to take it kind of seriously.
Yeah, I was just having my thinking piss. And it was like this was really a hobby, but now we're just going to grow it to like an unfathomable level where we're going to make it huge. Pull in every favour, every resource, every connection we can to make it the best place ever.
Yeah, we're talking when we're hosting marathons, when we're at marathons, hosting like cheer zones.
Yeah.
It's going to be big. High rocks, turf games, anything under our roster, whether it's strength, running, HIIT, we can cover. We should be there.
Yeah.
We should be dominating it.
UK and then abroad.
New York Marathon.
Just want to go back to
Yeah. Bosh. Time
Over
for
and
the
out.
pub.